very, very quick. The battery is disappearing on this phone, and I need to get this out of the way so it's done and dusted. Now, I've just seen something on TV. The situation is just taken out of perspective. You've got to stay within the scheme of things. Some kid's just in a back heel, and then Danny Murphy, who I think is the commentator, is like, oh, this kid is going to be the best. We've just seen 90 seconds why he's going to be the best person in the world. A fucking back heel, come on. Anyway, it's not the point. On Love Island, and I'm sorry, this is a Love Island thing, but I at the same time, I understand why people in that house think that whilst they're in that house, they're the most important people in that moment to them. But what they've got to appreciate is that they're not the most important people in the world at all to anybody. In fact, out of the 7 billion people that are in this world, and I know there's 7, I've done my maths because it means that 7 billion people aren't watching this channel. What it means is that you've got to consider everybody else in this. One bird, one lass. She's been split up, and my history of relationship is just it's incredibly bad. One particular instance, I was seeing somebody for a couple of weeks, and they'd split up with me, written a letter whilst we were at school. We're going to write this letter in French and then send it to me, and I never got hold of the letter. Kathy then came up to me and said, oh, Zoe split up with, she's written this letter in French. I was like, what's she writing letters in French for? I'm not that good at French. And then I just got it. So like, she wrote a letter in that lesson. Anyway, the point is that I was about 2 weeks. That night I went home, listened to Nirvana, it was all fine again, so we're all good. This girl, she's been seeing somebody for about 4 or 5 days. It ain't that long. And she split up with him, then she changed her mind, got back in, he was like, actually, it's probably for the best because you changed your mind. And it wasn't very nice, and I felt quite bad yesterday, but actually, it's for the best. She's like, oh, I've never been in this situation before. Come the fuck on. You've never been in this situation before because you've never been on a daft program before. It changes everything. It alters everything. It takes things out of perspective. It twists and distorts it. It's not real. And however they think that they can cope with this, I feel bad for the people who are on it, but it's their own fault. But they should get some counselling.